Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Hey, welcome to GizFiz PM. Mom's Worm, I did not get videos. Did you send it to... Did you just send it now? Anyway, let's see where we are. Bum. So anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? Okay, we have time. We're going to go to 8:40 here, which is, I guess, 5:40 there. Bum. Nobody is doing it. Okay. Well, we have a Yearn to Learn.
Dick,
Yes.
Marsworm sent some videos to me. I saw last week. I forgot to reply to him. But
Oh, okay.
But we have,
all right, very good.
there are 4 Yearn to Learns that we can queue up for later use.
Oh, okay, very
Or
good.
whenever we need money.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. All right, so Monsworth, you heard that. So we do have your videos. We have one for today, but it's great to have ones that we can draw on. Got it. Twisted Mister says, someone said, is that a longer flush? And Twisted Mister said, no, it's the same flush, but the drain is running a little slow. Okay, so we're going to start with photo captions from George Davis. And in case you're leaving early today, next week, we will have a GizFiz AM. All right, so the rooster, we only hire the rooster.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
We only hire the rooster the day before, so he's not around today. So it'll be GizFiz AM, around 4:10, somewhere in that neighborhood, which is great because it turns out super. I was going to have to skip doing GizFiz next week because there is the first Mad New York reunion, and so now I can go to that. The rooster is union. Okay, let's start with photo number 1 from George Davis. Oh my. Oh, so that's a hand and a hand. All right. A hand in a hand. A person with a real hand holding a ceramic or cement hand. Okay. So looking up here. Fickle Finger of Fate. Put a ring on it already. Nose Picker 2000. Flying Fickle Finger of Fate Award. Here's a hand that can give you. That's funny. Give me a hand. Prototype of the Fickle Finger of Fate Award. And another thing. That's good. I knew using this for my phone login would cause issues. I wanted you at one time, one hand slap, pull my finger, the proctologist's oath, IoT back scratcher. He's got the whole hand in his hand, index in the hand. The takeaway, he went that away. Rest of Mr. Data, digital assistant. Did you drop this? You said you needed a hand. Yellow submarining reboot. Will this unlock my iPhone? It's impolite to point. I use this instead. Twisted Mister, that may be the corporate headquarters. One hand doesn't clap. Does my hand look pale to you? They were number 1. Automatic dialer for rotary phones. Does this finger make my hand look big? I hand version 1. Adam's family thing salute. Oh, that's very funny. Hand in Adam's family. Okay, let's see what George did. Bum, bum. George said, for the person holding a hand, my caption is, no, that's not it, Karen. I didn't mean for you to give me a hand. I meant for you to help me. Okay. Photo number 2 is, I guess it's an island. And it looks like it's plugged in someplace. An island with something trailing off into the ocean. Very tropical island, by the way. All right, so let's see what we have here. Nature. Oh, that's very good. Nature's fidget spinner. Rude Island. Inside of an oyster. Wiener Island. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't notice that before. Wiener Island. That's very funny. Broccoli Lost Island. Is a bush down there. You never can find Gilligan when you need him. Love Island. Only spot on Earth without cell coverage. Gilligan's Peanut. Pie Island. Anatomically Correct Island. Welcome to my island. Gilligan's Island just got Wi-Fi. Does my island look moldy? Gilligan's Island from a drone. I will not say what it appears to be. There's an island in my soup. It looked different in the vacation ads. Spike's Fantasy Island. I think a little penicillin might clear that up. Darling, you need to trim your pubic. Actually, can you move the picture just a little from the answers? Let's Family Jewel Island, Chocolate Beet Man. This island needs some manscaping. Kidney Stone Island. Okay. Why are there no trees on that part? Macintosh Laboratory. Oh, this is a different conversation. Is that a direction arrow in the ocean? You can't miss the only house on the island. It's painted green. And Tectino liked manscaping. Shutter Island. Okay, let's see what George put for this. George said, my caption is, one very big drawback of living on this island is that Home Depot is 150 miles away. Okay. Let's go to photo 3. Photo 3 is 3 zebras. Okay, just 3 zebras and a cinder block wall. All right, we're still waiting for zebra captions. 3 zebra Monty, okay. Tic-tac-toe, 3 zebras in a row. Africa's Got Talent. We see here and Speak Evil. Who's behind zebra number 1? Shouldn't there be some grass here? We get 5G here. Animal Referee School. How many times did I say, check the gas in the getaway car? Quick stand together. Let's mess with his back focus. Oh, 3 new border guards. 3 new border wall guards. Prototype inspectors. Which one is black with white stripes? That's funny. New filling empires after strike. Strikes are slimming, aren't they? Will the real zebra please stand up? Oh, that's very funny. Little to tell the truth. Black with white stripes or white with black? Ref, it's the last hockey game. I think we're cornered. Zebra prison. Does my butt look big with these stripes? Oh, that's funny. Those are 3 horses that escaped from prison, says Beatmaster. 5 for new referees. Vertical stripes are slimming. I see a face on the wall back there. 3 zebras don't make a line. And we'll do one more. Stripes are in, says Tech Dino. Okay, let's see what George puts for his. I'm going to do that. We'll do, George said, for the 3 zebras, my caption is, hey guys, I found this paint shop. We'll change one of our colors to either black or all white. How about it? All right. We'll go to photo 4 of 5. Yes, Beatmaster is very good at this. Mandy says, if they cancel each other together, if they stand together, do they cancel each other out? Okay, our next photo is, oh my God, it's Jamma B. Isn't that Jamma B the first day of Twit?
That's me. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You look great there.
The transmitter we were using, his hand crank.
Yeah, and that was back when you owned a jacket.
Here, John,
okay, so
poke your face up above the. Yeah, walk towards the camera a bit.
There you go. Look at it. It is Jamma B. It's Jamma B before he started wearing glasses. Amazing. Is that transmitter still? You have 2 of those now, right?
Yeah, we transmit in stereo.
Oh, okay,
and
great.
Both your arms get tired.
Okay. Let's see. That's Tommy Edison, Tesla, Alex with the new TriCaster. It's Jammer B. It's Jammer A. Someone said Jammer A. First TriCaster, prototype for hearing aid. Alex Lindy and his latest acquisition. Demonstration of a new style trumpet. Mary had a little lamb. That's very good. That was one of the first things recorded on a cylinder. Portable branding iron. Thomas Edison and his Apple coring machine. Excellent. First hearing aid ever. Leo's first podcast. Jamma B's first job. But we got that too. Do I look intelligent sitting like this? If I dress really well, will people ignore this thing doesn't work? Spin this really fast, it improves the quality. This is what I made with my Erecta set. Impractical pencil sharpener. Tesla has nothing on me. Another Jammer B101. Apple Music version 1. Elephant ear inspector. Larry King's first record player. Do you hear what I hear? I actually wanted the routers turned. Very first Zune. No headphone jack. Must be an early iPhone. Invention embroidery. Okay, let's see what. That's a great picture, George. George said, for the man using a voice recorder. Oh, I guess it was a voice recorder. I guess that's a microphone on the cylinder. My caption is, to be honest, sir, I think you're wasting your time. It will never catch on. And we have another one from Momsworth. Can you hear me now? Okay, photo 5 of 6. Oh, wow, something for me. Trains. Whoa. A rail yard with a lot of switches. Nice. Oh, wow. I like it when it's even bigger. So it is a real interesting rail yard. Where who knows? We'll talk about after this. Who knows? At this rail yard, they probably humped freight cars, right? Okay, so we need captions for the railroad. I hate to arrive at traffic time. This way to the GizFiz Studios. After this, I invented the Roku. I assume that's for the last picture. Extreme trains. All trains lead to Hoboken. How Dick's backyard would look if Dennis didn't stop him. Boy, I wish. On the right track. California's Hyperloop Design Committee first draft. Don't fall asleep at the switch. First wireless router. I assume they're still in the last picture. I better choose the right one. If not, I'll be in Chicago instead of home. I think it jumped a rail car. Railroad funnel. New idea from Cherry Brown. Which track is my train leaving from? Ultimate drive-up window. Train genealogy chart. That's very clever. Conjunction junction. What's your function? That's very good. Still faster than the DC Metro. Elon Musk's grandfather's project. Off the rails. Must have been a sale on railroad track. The first computer router. Take a right, go half a block. Going to many places or coming to many places. Atlanta, Georgia, the early years. And how come Google Maps doesn't work here? And we'll see what George put for. Oh, George knows what they call that thing. It is a hump yard. My caption is, son, this is where your daddy used to work. They push railroad cars over a hump. And the cars are distributed to make up new long trains. And that is indeed a hump yard. It goes up over that hump, and that rises the car high enough for it to uncouple. And it goes flying down into whatever the railroad yard switcher, whatever track the railroad yard switcher puts them on. Where trains live, or where trains go to die. Okay, we're going to do our final photo caption from George Davis. Oh, that's really nice. That is a super house right on the water. Wow. Boy, I would like to have this house with my boat there and that hump railroad yard about a half a block away. And then that invention, that Edison thing, so I could do my podcast from there. I've never traveled across country, but I've gone down the West Coast on the Coast Starlight. Amazing. On Golden Pawn, my dream house. I just want to admire the picture. Bob Ross's photo reference. I couldn't decide whether to build a house or a boat. House off the grid. We're not in Kansas anymore. House on a barge. Great scenery, but the cell service is spotty. Little house on the prairie. No, little house on the water. Hose with a moat. Oh, I guess house with a moat. Wish this was a houseboat. Gone for a swim. Little house off the prairie. Uber, send me a boat. That's something people on Kauai want to see. Be careful when you step out the back door. It's funny. This is the house that inspired all the paintings of wet scenery. Yes, global warming, because this is Las Vegas. Can't afford the flood insurance. Happy little tree right here. Why doesn't Amazon deliver here? First the moat, now the drawbridge. Give me a minute to catch breakfast out the bathroom window. Something fishy about this house. The beach used to be 500 feet away. 2 doors, no waiting. Does it say Jimmy Hoffa on the mailbox? Petaluma, circa 2017. That's funny. Okay, let's see what George put. George said, for the small house in the country, my caption is, I'm renting this for 1 year with an option to buy It's the perfect place to retire. I love it. And George adds, I hope everyone is having nice spring weather. I'll see you all next week. George Davis. George, thanks for these every week. And next week, George, we are doing it at about between 4 and 4:15. Basically, the longest I've gone is just from San Francisco to LA, San Francisco to San Diego on the Coastline Starlight Express and the Coast Starlight. That is a great trip. It takes 12 hours, and it was Dennis and I did it when we went out to TWiT, so it could be TWiT was just starting back then. How old is TWiT, Alex? Is it 15 years old?
No, not quite. It's 13, I think.
13? Okay.
Yeah, since
so
the first episode of This Week in Tech, I think, was 13 years ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, the GizFiz started 2006. That's 12 years ago. Yes, I know about the Disco Cruise with KC Sunshine Band. Anyway, when Dennis and I went out to TWiT, you can, when you fly from New York, LA and San Francisco are known as same as fares. And a same as fare means you can fly to either one of those places and fly back from either one of those places, and the fare is the same. And I did this a couple times when I was working on Match Game. For Match Game, fly to LA, okay, work on Match Game, then take the Coast Starlight to San Francisco, and then fly home from San Francisco. And when I went out to TWiT with Dennis, we went to the Brick House, and then we took the Coast Starlight from San Francisco down to L.A. and then flew home from L.A. You know, it's an all double-decker, and 12 years ago, it was so ridiculously cheap. It was one way was $69 each, and then it was $69 more to take a roomette. And 2 people can use the roomette. And if you have a roomette, all the food is free. Okay. And if you get on the train real early at 7 a.m., you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it was amazing. What is that? $210, 2 people, 3 meals for each of us, and a glorious 12-hour trip. That was a super train ride. I don't know what it costs now. Okay, so let us do some bum-ba-dum. We're going to do a little logo. Roomettes are great except on the Capital Limiteds. Dinner on a train sounds better than... That's very funny. Twisted Mister said, dinner on the train sounds better than trying to get them to go through a drive-in. I didn't think the coastline went all the way to San Diego. We had to change trains and we got to LA. Anyway. What? Name the pastry that was pitched by an animated toaster named Milton. Boy, I have no idea. Name the pastry that was pitched by an animated toaster named Milton. Pop-Tarts, ding-dongs, toasty tasty, apple strudel, toaster strudel. Dennis hasn't come down yet. Dennis, you coming down? Alex, do you know?
I did not, but we might have a sponsor.
Oh, we may have an audio-visual answer to the pastry pitched by an animated toaster named Milton? We may.
Oh, does that mean go?
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Where you going,
Oh.
Susie?
To spend the night at Kathy's.
Bet you're excited.
A little scared too, Milton. I've never slept away from home.
That's only natural. I was nervous my first night here.
Really?
Sure, I didn't know if you'd like Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, but you did. Especially all that real fruit filling and delicious frosting.
Milton, did you ever stay at a friend's house?
Nope, couldn't find an extension cord long enough. There's a lot of good inside Kellogg's Pop-Tarts toaster pastries.
Well, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen that toaster talk. Bum bum. Okay, novelty toy that comes in various forms, including Shrek, The Simpsons, and Obama. Novelty toy. Elgato says fruit, frosting, and cardboard. They really are pretty terrible Pop-Tarts. The other ones are much better. What are they? Toasties? Pez. Toy that comes in various forms, including Garfield, Shrek, and Obama. Illegal aliens. Rubik's Dudes. Lego. Hot Pockets. Do you know, Alex?
This one is a little too open-ended for me.
Okay. Lego Mini. Chia Pets. And now people are out of answers. Or my bobblehead, marital aids. It is indeed. So you have no idea, right, Alex?
Bobblehead sound right? Or window cling things? Like Garfield?
No. Okay, novelty toy that comes in various forms, including Garfield, Shrek, and Obama, is indeed Chia Pet. Chia Pet. Okay. Dum-bum. The deodorant that tells you to raise your hand. The deodorant that wants you to raise your hand. Okay. Sure, why not? Not sure. Degree, unsure. Only if you're sure. Right guard. Surely you can't be serious. Very funny. Stop it. Pepe Le Pew in a can. Arm and Hammer. Hand up deodorant. I'm not sure. Raise two hands to vote illegally. Do you know the answer to that one, Alex?
Repeat it for me, please.
The deodorant that wants you to raise your hand.
No. I don't wear deodorant, Dick.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I'm in New York and you're there. That's why I stopped doing the show live from California. It is indeed sure. Oh, my God. Oh, you might know this, Alex. UK actor Jonathan Pryce was the spokesperson for what luxury car in the 1990s? Chat room, you're pretty car savvy, right? Actor Jonathan Pryce, 90s spokesperson for what luxury car? The Yugo? The Lexus? No. Austin Martin? Volkswagen? A right answer. Etzel? Stutz Bearcat. The one with fine Corinthian leather? All right. Do you know the answer to this one, Alex?
No.
Okay. I think we have 1, 2. Jonathan Price was the 90s spokesperson for the Infinity. I guess we got 4 or 5 right. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm going to throw in a fact of crap. Hang on. Hummingbird. The only bird that can fly backwards. Fact or crap? The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards. Fact. Wow. Wow. All right, Alex, what are you in on this? Fact or crap?
Fact.
Fact. It is indeed. Boy, that's about a 90%. Yeah, well, mostly fact. Okay. The first edition of The Joy of Cooking, which came out in 1931, included a recipe for making raccoon. Fact or crap? Bum, bum. The first edition of The Joy of Cooking, which came out in 1931, included a recipe for making raccoon. Making raccoon what? Fact. Davey said yes, and it was in the roadkill chapter. Crap. Fact. Crap. Raccoon a la mode. Raccoon stew. Too weird not to be a fact. In 1931, they would have had a recipe for cooking a shoe. Alex, what's your take on this? First edition, Joy of Cooking in 31, had a recipe for making raccoon.
Crap.
Fact? Crap. Oh my God, it's a fact. A fact. What? Oh, maybe chat room, you know this because it's about a video game. The video game company Acclaim made headlines when it offered to put ads on headstones. Fact or crap? Danielle said, I get the joy of cooking mixed up with the joy of sex.
Also featuring raccoons.
Right. And yeast as a raising substance. The video game company Acclaim made headlines when it offered to put ads on headstones. Fact, crap. Makes no sense. Crap. False, crap. It was a fact, and you had your gamer tag on it too, says Scullywag. Crap. Oh, Alex, how are you weighing in on this? Video game Acclaim made headlines when it offered to put ads on headstones.
Crap.
It is indeed a fact. Copyrighted by Spin Master in 2011. Okay. All right. All right, so we're going to do our Yearn to Learn theater from a different company, not Coronet. Okay, I figured I'll go to a different company, and that way we know we haven't seen it before. So, ladies and gentlemen, Yearn to Learn theater. Oh, Young America. Wow. None of that Coronet crap. Oh, the Griper. Or is it the Gripper? Maybe it's about television studios. Boy, I don't know. I hate that people can see through me.
I help him know what's right from wrong. Right now, I'm a very tired conscience. Because I've been awake all night trying to figure out some way to help George. He's George, and I'm him. And we're
both terrible actors.
How our conscience works.
This video is so transparent,
and
says
in a few minutes,
FR
I'll be
guy.
all tied up with George for the day. But first, I'd like to ask you to come along and observe. Perhaps you'll be able to tell me how I can help George. Maybe then I can get some rest.
Knox said, is this a pervert goat who sneaks into people's bedrooms?
George's main trouble is he's a griper.
Oh, a gripist. He needs some no-dos. Is the ghost getting up or is the kid getting up? I dreamt this weird guy that I could see through was standing next to my bed.
Breakfast ready. Gonna get up or do I have to come in there and pull you out of bed?
Okay. Okay.
Wow, he's a griper. He looks just like the other guy.
Why do you have to get up so early just to go to school? I don't see why you have to be on time anyway.
Yeah. This is not broadcasting. I'm just a kid. Hey, you forgot your other part.
See what I mean? George is griping already.
Gray Raven said,
Wonder
these are
why he can't
Topper's
be like Betty
younger
Anderson.
years.
She's a girl we walk to school with sometimes. Gotta keep constant.
I could see right through
Well, she
her.
always seems friendly and cheerful. It's about time to get up over at her house, too. Do you suppose she starts out a day the way George does? George! Oh, my gosh, he shouldn't be without me. You look in on Betty while I find George.
And does Betty have a counterpart she can see through? Oh, I guess so. Oh, no, she doesn't.
Breakfast ready, Betty. Come on, climb out of there.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, now this is a whole other story.
Morning.
Oops. Better hurry. Got lots to do today.
Wow, I'm fully dressed. I'm ready to go. Breakfast for two, please. Oh, here's the old man. Well, no wonder the kid's such a
Just as I've
loser.
always said, there's not a team today that doesn't play like a bunch of green amateurs. When I was playing ball, that sort of thing just didn't happen.
Mom, where's my green sweater? I haven't seen it.
Oh, this family. Whoa. This is a Griper family.
Once you could put something down in this house and come back and it'd still be there.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's starting to cloud up. I knew it. I knew it.
Come on, narrator. Come in and help us. Where's the narrator?
It has to rain.
Oh.
George, will you please eat your breakfast and stop dilly-dallying around? I'm going to be late for school.
I'll make it on time. I'll make it. They'll probably have some dry old speaker in the assembly program this morning. They never
Well,
fail.
the hairnet is, she probably works in the school cafeteria.
As you can see, George comes from a long line of gripers. I wonder if Betty has the same trouble with her family.
Well, let's go over to her house and take a look. Oh, it's the house in the middle. Boy, I hope we have a nuclear blast because this house is clean and painted. Oh, they live next to each other.
Hi, George.
Hi.
Mind if I walk to school with you?
No.
Oh, why don't you walk right through them like the other people do? Wow, they live right next to school.
It's the first game. Everyone's going to be there. You're coming, aren't you, George? No, I'm not coming. We'll lose the game anyway. We always lose.
Well, what's eating him?
Oh, you know George. He's the biggest guy.
He's never going to be a television reporter or a game show host.
Go out of her way to be nice to wet
Captain J says it's time for a nuclear blast could help this video.
Even George.
Why are you supposed to be so sour on everything?
Maybe it's because he never does anything.
Yeah, the coach tried to
Do you
get George
think?
to try for the basketball team last year. But what did he do? No, sir.
Remember the first game last year? Betty and the other cheerleaders talked George into going, and boy did he mess up the works. As soon as the team came out.
Oh, here we go. Jam a B, jam a B, jam a B. Turn the knob, turn the knob. Yay, Alex. Oh.
Boo!
Yay!
What a shot, what a play, what a man. Oh, that won't make any difference. They'll probably score 3 or 4 times or I'll won.
Don't be a George, says Tech Dino. This is the longest before they come up with the solution that I've seen.
Plays his favorites. The really good players never get in the game. Oh, you just say that just because you never made the team. That's all you know.
I did make the team. I made the griping team. I was team captain of the griping team. I hated every one of those people. They didn't know how to gripe.
Let's go.
You know what, chat room? We need a cheer. We should have a chat room cheer. Will someone work on that, please? Where about the gripers? It's Lions 54, Visitors 58, Gripers 0.
George, you're a dope. All this
A dopey
hasn't made you
griper.
any happier. And since it hasn't helped them, take a look.
Hey, you want to go home and have kids? You want to get married? I'm going to be a nuclear physicist.
I didn't mind our team losing so much, but with a sour apple like George around, it seemed to make it twice as tough.
Remember how
It
we grinded together
does.
for almost a week after the game?
With George's attitude of never do, I sure don't see how he gets any fun out of life. Not only that, his griping always seems to ruin things for everyone else.
Remember when we held up that bank and we came out and he said, "Oh, I don't want to drive."
And now that you've all read the play, how about forming into groups and acting out some of the scenes?
Uh-oh. George is going to be in a group all his own.
Let's see. George, how would you like to be chairman of one of the groups?
I'd rather not. I'd just as soon read the plays as fool around with this make-believe kid stuff.
I see. Well, perhaps we'd better not take this exercise after all. Class, open your books to page 112, please.
Oh, look at now you made us all have to work. Oh, good. At least his other half is getting up.
Now, why'd you have to go do that? You know it would have been fun to act out those scenes. You always gripe about school being so dull.
And he
Yet you
grew
never
up to
helped
be
to make
Ted
anything
Bundy.
interesting.
Today's
Take a
first
look around
lesson,
you,
the
George.
joy of cooking
You spread
raccoons,
happiness
says
like a
Captain
blotter.
J. George ruined it for everyone.
Sure has always seemed to gum up the word.
Davey says George has a future as an internet troll.
Y'all are grinding yourselves all this time.
go.
I'll see you, Francis.
You know, the day that George Foster sees the bright side of anything, they'll probably declare a school holiday.
Isn't that the truth?
Wait, is he actually laughing? Was that George laughing?
It is pretty funny, isn't it?
What? No, it's kind of silly if you ask me.
Oh, George, why don't you relax?
Come on,
and quit
straighten
trying to
him
impress
out.
everyone
Kick
with
him
how
in the
stupid
nuts.
You think everything is. I'm sorry, George.
Which one of these guys
Come on,
is
let's
Mike
do assembly.
Pence?
I suppose you want me to sit by you so people will feel sorry for you.
Wow. You know what? I'm beginning to think this guy has a problem. I don't know. Is it just me? You know, I would go haunt somebody else. This guy is really
That's
a
about the only
loser.
friend you got left. And yet, even with her, you got to be
No,
your
it's not a young
natural
George
self
Davis.
and
George
try,
Davis would have
try,
been
try.
way more
If
fun
you
than
could see
this.
yourself as others see you, I'll bet you'd change. And right away, too.
Yeah, and you also
Not
should
hard to
lighten
be
your
one of the
hair so we
gang.
look more
All you
alike.
have to do is help out, not be a continual griper. Tell you what, why don't you go on to that assembly? Sit down by Betty. Tell her you're sorry. Oh, what's there to lose by trying? Come on, let's do it. And remember, smile. Well, there he goes. I wonder if George can really stop being the griper. Can he do anything about the griping in his home? If George could change, would the other students accept him? Does George remind you of anyone you know? What do you think?
Whoa, this doesn't even offer a solution. That was not. We have to go. We're going to go back to Coronet Films. Because this guy starts out.
Says we're gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah, this guy started out as a loser and ended up as a loser. Wow.
Jerry
in
just
that.
barged in the studio and said, what did you just say? Stop your griping.
All right, Dennis, you coming down? We're going to play a little match game. And then we have a little 90-second video of a new friend, Charlie. A great Bernese. You know, Bernese dogs to me are so beautiful and so big. And he and Charlie met on the drive, and they really hit it off. All right, so we're going to do some match game. Mr. Wonderland, are you coming down? Bum, bum. Okay. Bum, bum. So I found an interesting match game question here. Let me just hold that up. So we used to do this. We used to write down who played the questions. And so this was, I can't even read it. The first one is Adams Felden. So that must have been chat room. It was Barbara Felden and Don Adams. And the second was Krenna Newman. So probably Richard Krenna. And it would have to be a woman. Wouldn't be Paul Newman. He never did the show. Probably Phyllis Newman and Richard Krenna. So we used to write the names of who played the questions on the back. And then I think I told you, after a while we thought, it doesn't matter if we repeat the questions because even with the celebrities, they're going to be on with other contestants. All right, so this is question 22,619. Complete this sentence. I even wrote the thing that Gene had to say. Complete the sentence with one or more words. John said, I've got a terrible blank. John said, Dennis is here. So Alex and I, and Dennis will be playing. John said, I've got a terrible blank. We should say John the Griper said. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Oh. Dennis says they would probably show that in. Oh, Dennis is a former teacher, and he said they would show that video and then have a discussion about it. Okay. All right, we'll start with Dennis. John said, I've got a terrible secret. Okay. Alex, you said, I've got, oh my God. Whoa. I've got a terrible headache. I've got a terrible itch. I matched Nancy, headache. I've got a terrible president. Oh, that's good. A terrible boil, terrible hemorrhoid, a terrible coronet film, another hemorrhoid, brain tumor. Oh, my God. Terrible yearn to learn video, plunger, rash. I got a terrible part in this movie about gripers, hemorrhoid flare-up, burning sensation. I have a terrible 2-year-old. Oh, very good. Very good. Jack said to his psychiatrist, Doctor, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's full of blank. Another griper. John said to the psychiatrist, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's full of blank. Crapola, nausea, marbles, garbage, gripers, crap, emptiness, failures, divorces, trumpets, voices. All right, we'll start with me. Jack said to the psychiatrist, Doctor, I lead a full life. Unfortunately, it's a life full of grief. Did I match anybody? I don't think so. Cheese whiz, said RF guy. Hate, says goat beef. Dennis says, full of problems. We might get the judge to buy grief and problems. Alex, you said crap. Okay. When Dumb Donald heard his blind date was a health nut, he tried to blank her. When Dumb Donald found out his blind date was a health nut, he tried to blank her. Oh, okay, I got it. I got a good answer. Let me look up. Many matches. Roaster, okay. Juice her. Give her some nuts. Roast her. Have her shelled. Plant her. That's good. Plant is good. Repeat. Make Nutella out of her. Salt her. That's good. Another peel. Shell. Reform her. All right, we're going to start with Dennis. When Dumb Donald found out his blind date was a health nut, he tried to juice her. Oh, you know what? There is a match. A match just went by. I haven't answered that match many. Tried to crack her. Alex, you said, oh, wow. The East Coast and West Coast are having a good matching time. Oh, someone in the chat room asked what you taught. Art, and for how long?
5 years.
5 years, and where?
Brandeis
Brandeis High School, Upper West Side. Dennis taught art. Okay.
Has Dennis actually ever left the Upper West Side?
When you move, have you ever left the Upper West Side? Are you not? You wearing any headphones?
Oh, no, I'm not.
I don't want to say Dennis is not techie, but have you ever left the Upper West Side?
Not since I moved here.
No. Okay. When he moved to Manhattan, we both.
I moved from Brooklyn Heights.
I moved from Bay Ridge to the Upper West Side, and Dennis moved from Queens Village.
Brooklyn Heights.
Oh, from Brooklyn Heights to the Upper West Side. Okay. Okay. The cleaning lady said, the guy who works in this office is a real workhorse. And the other cleaning lady said, oh, that explains the blank in the closet. One cleaning lady said to the other, the guy that works in this office is a real workhorse. And the other cleaning lady said, oh, that explains the blank in the closet. Oh, it's easy. Well, wait a second. I'm going to write mine before I look up. Maybe it's not that easy. Oh, yeah. Lots of answers. Lots of matches. That's good. This is good. Did you write your answer? No? All right, then I won't say any of these answers. Oh, they're very good. Oh, come on, Dennis. He's a real workhorse. That's why there's blank in the closet. A horse thing. Any horse. All right, I'm going to start doing answers. Okay, leather straps, riding crop, bale of hay, stirrups, jockey, horse feathers, spurs. I said that explains the saddle in the closet. Bum. And Alex, you said is a real worker. That saddle. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think we're not going to count that saddle as an answer. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going to start with Charlie's new friend that he met along Riverside Drive a couple days ago. And here's our little video. What? Illy, yeah. It's a big Bernese, a giant Bernese.
Yeah, I had a friend who worked over there, so we had a tour.
Yes, it's a fabulous.
And Illy is what was Illy? 11 months? Oh, and then Illy jumped up and knocked the camera out of my hand.
She misses the food, right? That is office food. Was
and we ate, and I said, "Oh, there's no desserts," and he said, "Oh, there's an entire place that's nothing but desserts."
Oh, freshly baked.
And then Illy's very sweet. Illy lays down on the floor.
Yeah, I missed that. I missed it too, and I can tell you, the Google Zurich office, the food isn't as good.
Oh, Charlie looks around, see if anybody else is playing. Charlie said, "Okay, I'll give you a kiss."
Well, I think that Charlie just made a new friend. Oh, this is so funny, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Illy, you made a new
Charlie, look at that big paw. Hey, watch it, guy.
Look at these two. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's a love fest.
How funny. How great. Look at these guys. Charlie said, "Oh, boy."
Look at that. I'm jumping all over this big guy. Look at how brave I am.
E-L-I-E?
I-L-L-I.
I-L-L-I?
Yeah.
Oh. That is so
but we pronounce it like the Italian coffee, Illy.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Well, so
Thank
nice
you.
Anyway. We hope we run into him again. Yeah. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the star of that film. None other than Charlie the dog. Okay. Charlie, we just showed you a video. Yep. Hey. people. There you go, Charlie. There you go. All right. So make up your title, what you do on the show, hairdresser, and then your name, whatever it is you want to be. And don't forget, next week, GizFiz AM. The show's recorded. Oh, whoa. The rooster came in when he heard we wanted to use him. GizFiz AM. It's going to be somewhere between 4 and 4:15 next Saturday. So it's going to be before the new screensavers.
Directly after the Tech Guy pre-record.
Directly after
Tech Guy ends, straight into GizFiz AM.
Right. And Tech Guy's running just for Twit, minus some commercials. So it's going to be more like a 2-hour show than a 3-hour show.
Yeah, so it should be over at 105 or something. Pacific time.
105 California time.
Plus or minus, depending on things.
Around 4 o'clock or so.
We'll know the exact time once we hit play on it that morning.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Well, folks, just gear up around 4 o'clock. East Coast time, 1 o'clock. Pacific Coast time next Saturday for GizFiz AM. GizFiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Alex Gumpel, Where's the Music, Charlie the Dog, Animal Wrangler, PC Guy, 8088, Set Director Stooge, Chief Striper, Matron 3000, Art Student Captain J, Zebra Wrangler, Gray Raven, Head Steak Procurement Officer, no name, Former Runner Retired, Logan 5, Rooster Jealous of Charlie, Last Call Enforcement Officer, no names, Yearn to Learn Cleanup Manager, Bill in Michigan. And remember, it's brought to you by Turtle Wax. It's not just for turtles anymore. Bye! Bulldog Orthodontist, Radio Rod. No gripe, we scattered.